Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. I just want to do a little reflection on how the hog slaughter went. Now, I will say it had its ups and downs. Having no previous experience to this, I'm going to call it a success. Um, there was some issues along the way. One number, the biggest one, that I was already wound up tighter than a banjo string when we got this thing started. I'm just a nervous, anxious person when it comes to something like this, and everybody's looking to me to be the leader. I want to make sure that I can perform in the job at hand. So it puts an extra level of stress on you, and you want to make sure that you do right. You've raised this pig up for months. You got a couple $100 in feed, so it just benefits you to make sure that it goes correctly. So I was wound up over that. No experience on the scalding tank on heat up was an issue. If you're going to do this, my suggestion would be, and what I'm going to do in the future, is I'm going to heat that tank up the night before, and instead of just using the scrap woods that limbs and whatnot that I find in the woods around here, I'm probably going to get some coal and burn some pretty good size coal that I can get just across the mountain in Kentucky, and throw that in the fire for a good overnight burn. So I'm not going from, for instance, when we slaughtered, the water temp was in the 20s, and I needed it to get up to 150 degrees in order to scald that pig. The other thing was the actual kill. It did not bother me to put the pig down that I went and fed every single day. The hog that I would pat on its back, scratch behind its ears, that did not bother me. I had an issue with it actually getting killed, and you'll see in the video I'm probably not in the same time frame as where the actual kill takes place, but the short clip that I had that the pig actually goes down, you need to understand that was the third shot from a 22 long rifle. The first one was point blank. She let out a squeal. She kind of took off, not a run, but she started walking. And I was in complete shock. I really expected the first shot to just make her drop, go on her side. I was going to go in. I was going to stick her, bleed her out, and it be completely an ethical kill. That was the goal, was to be ethical. Treat that animal with respect. So I had to go in the pen. I followed up with 2 other shots, 3 total. And on the third shot, you can see in the video, she finally went down. I didn't include that where I actually had to stick her and start bleeding her out. But to me, it's important that the pig is treated with respect. And I tried to make it as quick as possible, even though the first and the second didn't put her down. I mean, it was, she had a lot of fight in her. So one of the things I want to make sure that you understand, I've seen it with my own 2 eyes in person. I've seen it on YouTube, people using 22 long rifles. There's a real good chance I'm never going to use that again. I'm either going to use my AR, which is chambered in 5.56, or I'm going to use a 30-30, which is a really large caliber. I'm not saying that my choice was wrong, but I want the next time to be to where there's beyond a shadow of a doubt that pig is going to go down the first shot, and it's going to be a clean, ethical kill. If you don't take anything else away from the video, I want to make sure that you understand that. I probably could have angled the shot a little differently. It was more upward going down, because she was actually feeding on some grain right in front of her. The next time, just to give you a visual, I'm wanting to shoot in the forehead, and it's not going to penetrate that distance, but I'm going to pretend that I want that round to go through her anus. I want it to go straight through, as far as the gun angle goes. So that's something to just keep in mind. Like I say, 22s is, I'm probably never going to use them again. And there may be some of you that say, well, I've done this for 25 years with a 22 and I've never had that happen. Hey, that's fine. Like I say, I've seen it too, but I'm not willing to take a chance on it again. It put a bad taste in my mouth, no pun intended, that I could have done better. And I'm my own worst critic. I'm really hard on myself, and I strive for perfection. Even though this is my first time, I want to make sure that I'm as close to perfect as I can possibly be. One, because we've got a lot of money tied up in it, and two, I want to be right to the animal. So that's some things that really stood out to me. Most of it went great. We scalded the pig. We had some hair that didn't want to turn loose. That's just inexperience. That's going to come with time. So just make sure that don't do like I did, and strive for perfection and have expectations that you may not meet. There's a good chance that you won't meet them all. But at the end of the day, I've got a pig in the freezer. My family has meat to eat, and we're going to be enjoying some meat. But that's basically all I have for this. I wish we could say that everything went perfect, but I've got to realize that it was my first time doing start to finish the entire process, including scalding. So I just want to let you know that sometimes we in life have these expectations in our mind, or this vision of how things are going to go, and sometimes it doesn't always happen. That's okay. We'll pick up the pieces. We learn from it. So maybe you're in a situation in your life like that. I hope that whatever it is that you find peace in it. I'm still struggling with that kill shot, but I wished it could have went better. I really do, to be fair to her. But anyway, that's more or less it. This isn't a how-to. I'm not an expert. I'm far from it. So I just want to let you know that I love you, God loves you, and I appreciate you clicking on this video. Anything you comment on it is welcomed. Please like it, share it on your social media platforms if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. If you can get the word out about this channel, it's just going to help it grow and encourage me to make more content. So have a blessed day. I'll talk to you next time.